Have you ever caught someone looking at you, only for them to quickly turn their eyes away the moment you noticed? It happens in the supermarket, at work, on the street, in school, or even during a conversation. At first, you might wonder, was something wrong with me? Or maybe you ask yourself, why were they staring? The truth is, this simple moment reveals something fascinating about human psychology. Most people don't realize that eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of silent communication. It can reveal attraction, curiosity, fear, respect, insecurity, guilt, admiration, or even hidden intentions. Today, we're uncovering the hidden psychology behind why people look at you but quickly look away. So stay with me because the final reason is the one almost everyone misunderstands. The first reason is simple curiosity. Human beings are naturally curious. Whenever someone enters a room where something unusual, has a unique hairstyle, or simply looks different from everyone else, people automatically look. The second reason is attraction. This is one of the most common reasons people look away so quickly. When someone finds you attractive, they often want to look at you, but they don't want you to know they're looking. Their heart may even beat faster. Looking away becomes an automatic reaction because they don't want to expose their feelings. The third reason is insecurity. Some people struggle with confidence. Even during normal conversations, maintaining eye contact feels uncomfortable. Sometimes people look at those they admire without even realizing it. Maybe they respect your confidence, your appearance, your success, or simply the way you carry yourself. Instead of continuing to look, they quickly turn away because they don't want you to think they're comparing themselves to you. It's a silent form of respect mixed with self-consciousness. The fifth reason is fear of being misunderstood. Imagine someone simply notices your shoes, your hairstyle, or your facial expression. Suddenly you catch them looking. They instantly worry you'll think they were staring or judging you. This happens far more often than most people realize. Many of these glances have no negative meaning at all. The sixth reason is social conditioning. Since childhood, most people have been taught that staring at others is impolite. Parents constantly remind children, don't stare. Teachers repeat the same lesson. Over time, people develop an automatic habit. The moment eye contact lasts too long, they instinctively look away, even if they had no bad intentions. Their behavior is simply the result of years of social training. The seventh reason is intimidation. Believe it or not, some people find confident individuals intimidating. If you walk with confidence, maintain good posture, dress well, or naturally command attention, others may feel nervous around you. Maybe they were gossiping about you moments ago. Maybe they made a judgment without knowing you. Maybe they feel guilty for something they did. When eye contact happens, guilt creates discomfort. Looking away becomes a way of escaping that uncomfortable feeling. Psychologists often explain that guilty people naturally avoid eye contact because it reduces emotional pressure. The ninth reason is they are trying to read you. Humans constantly analyze each other. We study facial expressions, emotions, confidence, clothing, and body language in just a few seconds. Someone may look at you simply to understand what kind of person you are. But once they realize you've noticed them, they stop because they don't want their observation to become obvious. The 10th reason is simple habit. Some people naturally scan every room they enter. Their eyes move from one person to another without thinking. Our brains often exaggerate these small moments, making us believe they carry hidden messages when they don't. Here's something fascinating. Research in psychology shows that humans are incredibly sensitive to eye contact. Even when someone looks at us from across a room, we often notice almost instantly. Our brains evolved this ability because detecting where others are looking helped our ancestors survive. Today, that same instinct remains. That's why a simple glance can feel surprisingly powerful. But here's the biggest mistake people make. They assume every glance means something personal. In reality, most people are thinking about themselves, not you. They worry about how they look, what others think, whether they're acting normally, or what they should say next. While you're wondering why they looked away, they're probably wondering if you noticed them looking. Both people become trapped in the same cycle of overthinking. Isn't that interesting? The next time someone looks at you and quickly turns away, don't rush to negative conclusions. It doesn't automatically mean they dislike you. It doesn't automatically mean they're judging you. They could be curious, attracted, shy, respectful, nervous, intimidated, guilty, or simply following a lifelong habit. Human behavior is rarely as simple as it appears on the surface. The real secret is to remain calm, confident, and avoid creating stories in your mind without evidence. Confidence comes from understanding that not every glance requires an explanation. Sometimes a glance is just a glance, and sometimes it's a silent message that words could never express. Once you understand the hidden psychology behind eye contact, you'll stop worrying about what every look means and start focusing on what truly matters: your own confidence, your own peace of mind, and the way you carry yourself. Because in the end, the people who attract the most attention are rarely the ones chasing approval. They are the ones who stay calm, smile naturally, and keep walking, knowing that true confidence doesn't need to be explained. And perhaps the next time someone looks at you and quickly looks away, instead of asking, "Why did they do that?" you'll smile to yourself, knowing you now understand the hidden psychology that most people never even notice.